everyone. In this video, we're going to learn how to find the volume of a rectangular prism. First, let's start with a simple question. What is volume? Well, volume is the amount of space a 3D shape takes up. You can think of volume as how much a shape can hold inside, like water in a box or cubes filling a container. And one way to understand volume is to imagine filling the shape with unit cubes, as you can see in this picture here. So if each cube represents one cubic unit, volume tells us how many cubes fit inside a shape. So if I wanted to find out the volume of this cube here, I just have to count the number of cubes. To do that, we're going to just remove 3 of the layers first. How many cubic units do we have in the first layer? Well, if we count it, we'll end up counting 16. We could easily count that by saying it's 4 by 4. 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So 4 along here, 4 cubics along the length, 4 cubic units along the width. So 4 times 4 is 16. So we have 16 in the first layer. If we've got 16 in the first layer, we'd have 16 in the second layer because they're identical layers. So we would have 32. And if we add a third layer now, we would have 48. And if we were to add another layer, we would have 4 layers, which is we'd have 64 cubic units inside the shape. So we can say the volume equals 64. Let's say that it's in centimeters cubed. Now, instead of counting out all of the cubes in the shape, we could have multiplied the length by the width. This is 4 cubic units across. This is 4 cubic units across. So this is the length. This is the length, width, and this is the height. So this is the reason why we multiply the length by the width by the height to get the volume. Now, let's change the dimensions of the length, width, and height, and we'll calculate the volume. Let's say this is our rectangular prism. So how many cubic units do we have going across here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. This is 2. The width is 2. The height is also 5. So the volume equals 5 times 2 times 5. Now, because multiplication is commutative, it doesn't matter which order you multiply the 3 dimensions of the 3 numbers. So if I wanted to, I could say 2 times 5 times 5 or 5 times 5 times 2. It doesn't really matter. So 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 5 is 50. Let's say it's in centimeters cubed. The reason why we say cubed, because if this was centimeters, this was centimeters, and this was centimeters, we've got centimeters being multiplied by itself 3 times. Let's try another question. Let's change the dimensions. Let's make this 6. Let's make this 3, and let's make this 4. So 3. So it's 3 going across here. Length width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 4. Again, multiply the numbers in whatever order you want. It will still give you the same answer. It will still give you the volume. So volume V, which equals volume, is, let's do 3 times 4 first. 3 times 4 is 12. So 3 times 4 times 6. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 6 is 72. So that's 72. Say it's in centimeters cubed. So that's all there is to the volume, multiplying the length, width, and height. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments, or you could ask me in person. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.